I think that's where I urge Black parents and students is, nurture because again, even at the end of the day, if you expose children to, and I mean, go back and actually and backtrack a little bit. I think we have to stop using coding as the word for what we want Black kids or brown kids to do. It's the computational thinking. It really is the problem solving part of it. The design thinking that comes from taking a idea, from a idea into a prototype. Those are the things that we want the kids to do. Coding is just a way of practicing it, really. It's because that's one of the few disciplines that calls on a lot of these skills, for kids to have to be able to use to get to an end result. But I think that, once you see the kids are developing a interest in it, really get them immersed in diverse experiences, because the beautiful part about technology is that, coding is the I would say a fraction, even less than that. There is something smaller than that behind the entry. There's so many different entry points into technology, whether it be fashion, whether it be, music, whether it be, law. I mean, if law enforcement, if you have a basic understanding of, now I would just say technical literacy, right? You'll be at a vantage point that someone who doesn't have that in any field would have. So I think, again, just really nurturing all kids at the beginning, early on, get them and again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a computer based, but things that are requiring them to think. They're just not consuming information, and that could just be a discussion at family dinners. I tell parents that's the first place where kids can start getting into, thinking algorithmically. How do I take a problem and divide it into these steps? Those are the skills we need Black kids to have, because the skills that require very little, or I would say is more, manual labor, or doesn't require as much doesn't require those skills, that's where the machines are coming to take over. Like, I went and got your coffee to McDonald's. Yeah. There was one person, 6 kiosks, one person. I checked into a hotel for a conference last week. I didn't speak to a physical employee the entire time, from check-in to check-out to
what?
Yeah, I mean, and so I think the thing is that
Amazon store. Have you guys been to an Amazon store?
No, I haven't.
It's wild now. Yeah,
you just walk in and walk out. Like, you scan in. You put. I feel like I'm stealing. You walk in, put stuff in your pocket or put stuff in a bag, and walk out.
Yep.
There's no.
Let me read these comments right here. Toy saying,
I want to catch toys.
Toy says, I'm exposing mine now. She has an engineering mind, very different than her mother at her age. I'm learning and nurturing it, which is what you just said, Toy. That's where it's at. And then Shirley also said, leveling the playing field in society. I mean, at this point, society is forcing. It's forcing us. And I love what you said. That needs to be a shirt. You need to go ahead and do that. The industrial part, it's done.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah. And where we're going, especially, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm actually gonna watch my words for once, y'all. I'm gonna watch it. I'm be good. With the technology that we're now having, being able to put robots in the home, being able to taxis and cars and all types of stuff, it started with a little vacuum cleaner, but now all that stuff, it's now becoming a world of have and have nots.
Yep. And those lines are more easily.
It's becoming a world of have and have nots. And I know that our community started as AI art generating, but it's beyond that. The AI art part is giving you the skills on how to, I hate to sound like this, I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to apologize. So, okay. I mean, it's like we're cavemen, and now we learned how to start the fire, and now we're building the wheel. So even if you're not interested in AI art, it's actually bigger than that. It's giving you the structure. And if somebody like Victor it's different I love being a woman, okay? And you know, I love it. But it's great when you have a Black man or someone of that stature wanting to give this to our youth, because it comes across differently. And we just need to wake up. And I really love it when you said the industrial part. That part is literally, we're literally digging that down the ground.
Right. I mean, and nothing that no part of society